second. Yeah. Now we can start.
Okay, so hello and welcome to this online session. Since the starting of Whiteboard initiative in, we can say, in cooperation with, a cooperation with KCS Foundation on July 1st. Now we're having this meeting on 10th of July. And we are very proud to have our founder, Mr. Husain, in our midst. So Mr. Husain is a student, or year 12 student in Dubai College. And he has undertaken this great initiative for the underprivileged students in this area. Now, I would directly go to Mr. Husain and ask him, what motivated you to undertake such an ambitious and I would say philanthropic enterprise?
So I obviously have received a full education my entire life, and I understand that not everybody is as fortunate to receive that. So obviously, other places in the world, especially in India, and I heard in my school there'd been another girl who had done a similar initiative, the same company, and that inspired me to do something as well. So I thought, okay, education. I'm really passionate about that, especially science. So I thought I really want to have these kids have an opportunity to have the same experience as me. Nobody should be able to, no reason, just because they were born somewhere else or the circumstances, be void of that.
Fantastic. Okay, so now it is like a Whiteboard school, like it has been a week since we started, like providing free education to government school students in after school hours, right? We have started providing them free after school classes. And we have set certain learning goals and objectives for these children, right?
Yes, yeah.
So now, Mr. Husain, first of all, we are very proud that right now we have 790 students enrolled in this program, and they are being provided after school lessons through qualified teachers at our various centers, right? So that way, Whiteboard his school has become I would say an immensely successful you can say initiative in rural parts of Bihar now, right? Now, you have already shared how you felt privileged to have that kind of education, right? And your deep passion for science has also motivated you to carry or make others motivated about the same and providing others, similar sort of opportunities, right? Particularly those who could not avail the same thing, right? Now, currently, we have 790 students who are attending our classes after school, right? So based on whatever you have said, what learning goals you have set for these children? Like what you expect from them over the period of time? Could you tell us something?
I'm mainly focusing on STEM science subjects, right? Because that's where my passion lies. So I just want them, so if somebody has an interest in science, that should be able to flourish without anything holding them back. That's what I want. So that's why I'm setting up a lab in the next few months. So not only does Whiteboard Schools, but other local government schools nearby can also have access to the lab.
Okay, so we'll see, these are the areas that you will be working on, right? Through Whiteboard initiative of yours. Now, let me just, talk about what Mohammed had shared his vision for Whiteboard School with us. And we are very excited about this program in longer course of time as well. Now, as Mohammed had shared with us earlier, that he had noticed that literacy skill has been a challenge among the students in rural areas of Bihar, right? And this lack of literacy skill actually prevents them from being self-learners. And if they don't acquire that skill earlier in their student life, it will, prevent them from becoming lifelong learners, which is the key goal that we are, expecting for them, right? Or setting for them.
Yeah.
So in that direction, like as we had a conversation earlier, Mohammed has been undertaking many initiatives. For example, like he's already in touch with many educationists based in Dubai, and with them he is trying to figure out how to make like literacy skill easily available to those students in multilingual classrooms, right? So that like they will be able to study in the field of science and other subjects on their own, right? They will be self-capable students, right, to enhance their learning capabilities and everything. So he's already in touch with many educationists. He's trying to figure out what are the easier ways of developing literacy skills in these among these students. And whatever he is gathering from those educators, he's also connecting the grassroots workers, those teachers who are working at Whiteboard School. He's connecting them with those expert educators, and they are sharing their own experiences, their own training, you can say experiences with these teachers here in the field of literacy and numeracy skills. Well, one of the key things that Mohammed has been dealing with is, providing advanced, you can say like modern research-based pedagogical methods at the school level, right? Something that Mohammed has experienced himself as a student, how, like teachers used to teach him in the classroom, how it helped him with his literacy skills, right, Mohammed? So you are already in touch with those educationists, right?
I am, yes.
Very good. So, what we are going to do in the course of this whiteboard initiative is that we are going to connect those educationists with the teachers that are providing, teaching services at the whiteboard centers in these parts, right?
Right, yes.
So, like, there the main focus is going to be on what teaching approaches will work for, right?
Right. Obviously, not everybody will fit one standard, right? Not all educations fit one size. So some people may learn differently to others. So we have to make sure it fits for most people at least.
Fantastic. And in like a later course of time, Whiteboard School is also providing students, the teaching learning materials, which will come very handy in these after school sessions for the students. And with the help of those teaching learning material, basically the entire learning experience for these children is going to be remarkably different and effective actually. And what we are hoping through this initiative is that first step will be that these students will become good, they will have good literacy skills, so that they don't have any difficulty in reading their textbook, right? Understanding the textbook. After that, Whiteboard School is going to take other projects as well, as Mr. Hussain had has already pointed that later on we are also going to set up some labs for science and computer, basically, labs that will facilitate hands-on experiences in STEM subjects. It will, foster an inquisitive mindset among these children. It will also, show them the wonders of science, right? And that will eventually make them interested in the subjects, make them, motivate them to pursue these subjects further as well.
Yes. That's what we're hoping for here, yes.
Yes. Now, another area where we had been talking, I think the chairman of KCS Foundation was also in touch with us during that process. Another area that we have been talking about, and we are, hoping to see through Whiteboard Initiative is, there will be some libraries available in the rural areas where students can have access to, good books, right? So that they can learn and they can discover new knowledge on their own, and it will further help them, right? It will make a learning an enjoyable experience for them as
It only help nurture their love of learning.
well. Yes, great. Now, as you can Mohammed, as you can see here, that we already have some students joining us from different centers, right?
Yeah.
And they are really excited about the opportunity that they have got here. Okay, and like with you present, like seeing a very young student like yourself as the founder of this initiative, it has also motivated them a lot. Okay, like I have been talking to them, and one thing that really like motivates them, that yeah, if like someone of their age or slightly elder than them is taking such a great initiative. So is there any message that you would like to leave for these students?
So I do understand, yes, it can be difficult, obviously, but obviously when I was just starting out in science and everything and a few years ago, I found it difficult initially, but trust me, it's great. And once you get to further subject, you really find a passion for it as well. The other subjects, like for example, some people like chemistry, some people don't, some people like biology. There's something for everybody there.
Okay, fantastic. So Mohammed, like we're sure that this initiative is going to have a transformative effect on the lives of all these children and many more children who are going to benefit from our initiative, right? And from the side of KCS Foundation, we are really thankful to you that you have chosen us as your partners in like running this whole initiative and spreading it to all parts of like rural India, right? And making education not just a privilege, but like the you can say fundamental, you can say part of life that everyone should have access to. So we are really thankful for that, and we are looking forward to a very fruitful journey together where we'll be transforming lives and transforming societies in future.
I hope
We
so.
are also
I look forward to meeting them very soon when the
yes.
lab is built.
Yes, I'm sure it is going to be a very fulfilling journey, right? Because I mean, like in future, like when you will look back upon this moment, you will always remember fondly how you started an initiative, right? That transformed lives of thousands of children, right?
Yeah.
And not just thousands of children, basically, like you paved path for making a better society as well, right? More equitable society, because
Yes.
education is going to take them towards that direction, right?
Hopefully take them to better places.
Now, one more area where I had been having discussion with Mr. Muhammad is the area of, like counseling services for the children. Like many of our learners are coming from, like most of our learners are actually first generation learners. So the biggest challenge they are facing is that, of course, they have no, you can say, academic help available at home. And the quality of help they can seek outside, that will be unaffordable for them. So that is where like Mohammed has some like further plans for them, that like these whiteboard centers will not just provide them after school learning. These whiteboard centers will also provide them guidance about what possible career path they can choose later in life, and how they can go about pursuing these. What are their strength areas? What are their like areas that they should like further work on? And then later on, what course of like what choices of subjects or courses they can make in order to have like a self-fulfilling you can say learning journey in life. So Mohammed, again we would repeat that it is going to be a great journey together, and we are going to touch and transform so many lives in this journey. Okay, and hope to see you again very soon when we'll be adding more services, more facilities for these children, and these children will have like always something to cheer about, like as they will be like getting more and more familiar with our services, right? And whatever facilities we are arranging for them.
Thank you so much, KCS Foundation.
Okay, it was great pleasure having you here. Thank
You
you.
too.
Thank you.
Yeah, bye-bye.